Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis. Today, we're taking a look at an item from the Pig expansion. If you've seen this, you've seen this, but if not, you're in for a treat. Adjacent items gain shield for the fight, and then whenever the item to the left of the shields, this deals damage. Risk Warrior, part of the Investment Opportunities expansion. I was holding off before unlocking this. I finally did. I said, it's figure about time to try these items out. Some are pretty good. Some are just interesting, to say the least. This one in particular goes infinite with textiles, as so long as you have the correct enchantment. So, Risk Warriors, if you put the restorative property on it, which you can start the game with this in theory. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's whatever chance to get Risk Warrior, and then whatever chance for the enchantment to be exactly restorative on it, right? When the item to the left is shields, heal equal to this item's damage, okay? And then Textile reads, whenever you overheal, shield X amount. So as long as you're at like full HP, and you get a heal trigger, this will shield you, right? And then when Risk Warrior sees Textile's shield, it will deal damage and heal, thus giving you another shield, thus dealing damage and healing, thus back and forth, blah, 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 blah. So that's the infinite like that. And then just a cool showcase of like how it works. So if you see it, take advantage of it until they patch it out. So without further ado, please enjoy the run. Hello everybody, welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight into a pig match and a little bit of a treat because we're starting with the Enchanted Restorative Risk Warrior. If you don't know about this, it'll be quite the surprise. But yeah, I just unlocked the pig DLC, and we'll see what we can get ourselves into today. Should have a pretty special package deal going forward. So yeah, we'll see how this shapes up. There's a pretty funny interaction if we can do it. Take the tiny furry monster while we're at it, and say go. We got a feather, it's not bad. So, getting into this first fight. Put the damage over here. Do I want this here? I don't think so. See if we can beat our first round versus Vanessa, but if not, no big deal. But yeah, there is a pretty funny thing that can happen potentially, so we'll see. But yeah, I haven't played too much with the pig items. I kind of want to like, this is like feeling them out too, as opposed to like doing the funny. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. First round, probably not getting a dub, and that's fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, interesting. I gotta read up on a lot of these. I've glanced at them here and there, but haven't like really, delve into them too much. I know there's definitely some crazy stuff you can do though, so be excited to try out. All the possibilities going forward. So we get a skill. We kind of don't want any of these. Guess I'll take the strength. It's not bad. Its damage is more healing now with this combo. And we'll go for medium items. I don't think I want any of these in particular. When you use adjacent item, heal equal to the value of adjacent items. Interesting. And in value gains throughout the fight. That's pretty neat. Take the early soak though. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting items potentially. So we get 2 more income. Why not? And then go from there. Taking on the giant mosquito. Yeah, when I was first looking at the pig value, or the new pig expansion, I was questioning a lot of it. I think some of it's kind of cool, but some of it seems like a little weird. How they play out in practice, so we'll see though. I think There's a lot of neat stuff you can do, but a lot of stuff that's like kind of like head scratching. So we'll see. We'll see. Just a little out of my comfort zone, so we'll see what we can actually put together. We get rush. Okay, that's a pretty good skill. We could go back to Curio, but we're kind of a little broke. Take the free loot once again for the 2 regen. And I guess the B1, B2. Pretty nice to upgrade this early on. I do like that. And we'll say go. Not the best board in the world, but it's a board that we have. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many builds we're beating early on until we get the thing we're trying to do. That is. I don't think we win in overtime here. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's move on to the next day, but it is a medium item we're looking for. We'll keep our eyes kind of peeled. It's not that one. Weapons. It's not really a weapon of sorts. So we'll make this one even stronger. It is a non-weapon. 3 or more weapons to gain damage with the fight. 3 more shield to gain shield for the fight. So this is like a decent, I think, early game item. I'm looking at that. There we go. We get the textile. So this is the money maker. So now, in theory, we should have all the pieces we need, just like that. I will run this as well. Oh, sell this one. Okay, and then we'll try this out for size. And just say go. So now there should be a pretty funny interaction. Put this over here, and say go. This is it. This is for all the marble. Let's see if it does it still work as intended. Oh, you have to heal though. That's the kicker. No, we're not doing it. Wait. This is making me look bad. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I swear. And there you have it. Welcome to the bazaar. You got the infinite. And I think this has been in the game for quite some time now, but it's still here. Raynad said, thumbs up. Okay. That's how it should work, though, is if you overheal with this, right, how the combo works, it does a set shield amount, and because of that, when you shield, you fire this off. And when you fire this off, the passive that is, you heal again. And then if it's an overheal, you gain the shield starting the loop. Now, it definitely can be broken if you do enough damage. However, it is quite strong. Let's just go with that. Any form of damage scaling, and then you're cooking. You could potentially gain infinite shield, right? We could run force field as like the finisher of sorts. So like, there's definitely tons of things you can do here. Okay, that's really good. This item, I didn't think too highly of, but I think it's pretty decent in the early game. I will say that. But besides that, I don't know. Really, cargo shorts. It is a heal trigger. Could start us off the rabbit hole. I'm actually gonna sell this. And then we do this. Okay. We could run golf clubs for infinite golf club scaling. Like, there's a lot of options you could go down. So that's pretty neat. But I do hope that they patch this. Maybe the next big update. Maybe they're saving it. They're like, let the pigs do their thing. It is kind of hard to assemble though, because you do need the restorative enchant. Thankfully, you're not going to see this every game. But the games you do see, it's going to be strong, just straight up. And this is only like 29 damage going infinite, so infinite shielding, healing, damage, like it's good. Like if you have a burn or poison build and this goes off, you're just not winning it, right? That's the nature of the beast. Maybe get like a weapon skill. This number will get bigger. Perfect. Perfect. So as soon as this like gets any form of damage, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough for your opponents. Does this help enable it? Can we just like... I guess we buff the healing amounts, right? Because we want to overheal. Yeah, and then we go from here. We're seeing if with this run can potentially just get a perfect run. Wouldn't be surprised. That's for sure. So Flame Juggler. See, Flame Juggler, I actually don't know if we beat. To be honest. We're going to try it out like this. Because it's tough to overheal versus this guy. But we have enough shielding, though, I think, to just win no matter what. So that's the good news. We'll see, though. I think eventually the infinite will go off. Just takes a little time. That's cool. So if there's like a at the start of combat heal option, we would definitely take that. Because then the infinite just begins, right? I wonder if Textiles has any pull-in chance. Not really. I mean, eventually, right? It's like Magma Core with like the restorative property would be something. Right? We can hold on to it. Yeah. Bees? I don't think we care about bees. Oh no, Magma Core would not work. It says at the start of the fight, gain 6 regen. Never mind. So scratch the Magma Core idea. I feel like Boomerang will be decent. Wow, upgrade this again, sure. Okay, these skills are shielding up, which matters. Because this could be a fat heal trigger that like gets the ball rolling. We can put increased damage here. Sure. Yeah, Magma Core not gonna cut it. 10 more damage is more healing. And you overheal, gain regen. Sure, why not? Infinite regen as well while you're at it. Just why not? Yeah, a lot of broken stuff you can do with this. This is more of an awareness video as well as like I just want to try this out. But yeah. Hopefully Mr. Raynad changes his idea of like whether or not to patch this. Because away we go. Good old Harmadillo's back. If anyone remembers OG Harmadillo, that's what it reminds me of. Just like straight shenanigans. Like the activated ability is just like not relevant at all. I don't think it's very good to begin with. It's not even a toy. It's like a tool apparel. So it even doesn't even have the right tags, right? So I think this item's kind of crazy. If you can increase the value on your stuff, right? Which I know there's items that do that, just generically increase value of all your things. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, very good, very good. I think I'm kind of looking for weapons here a little bit. Oh. Speaking of our old Armadillo, welcome back, Armadillo. That's not real. Oh, you can't make this up. You really can't. I don't know. I guess we'll take on Mob Squad. Although Vengeance is pretty good. I don't care about money. I just care about I don't know, securing like passive buffs to the board itself. So, welcome back, old Armadillo. Welcome back. It's still like not as good, but it's certainly something. Start of Fire Claws. Okay. Sell that. You can't. I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words here. Go for a skill here. Right eye. Interesting. Go for the economic seminar. Why not? All right. I think we'll be winning a lot of fights, so this is just basically 2 income. Can we make that 3, 6, 16 plus another 3, 19? I think we sell like everything, we can make the 25 income. Let's try it out. Yeah, it's kind of worth it here. Boom. Very nice. And away we go. So this either buffs the shielding or buffs the damage. We need one more item that like is a weapon and shields for showcase. Because we do one or the other. Either the shield or the damage. I guess we do the shielding. This should just be enough damage. But if we don't overheal, then we don't get to do the thing. So if they act before us, that's the problem. But I think we act first. Goodbye. Yeah, poison boiled, it's basically impossible to beat us, I think. It's safe to say. It's just absurdly unfair. Let's go with that. So much regen too, it's crazy. We'll go to Kev. Start getting enchanted items, right? Potentially. Here's a small shield item, I suppose, for showcase. There's the fixer-upper, comes back. Small weapon. Taking on Infernal, I think we beat this one. But yeah. Just looks so ridiculous besides that. And like the crazy part about the not the craziest part about it, but because of how the heal works, it's just so good. It cleanses all the burn, cleanses all the poison. Kind of redonkulous, just a little bit. When you freeze or haste, we could pick this up on a Hope and a Prayer. So this scales its damage and shielding. That's good. That's a lot of value, actually. I'm gonna roll. Maybe get some other funny enchanted item. No. Gonna upgrade stuff. Or honestly, just look for skills. Skills have been treating us very well.
Maybe someday we'll teach each other.
We don't satisfy noisy cricket nor heavy firepower. That's actually pretty funny. But maybe eventually. I think we're a noisy cricket build. Eventually, we'll see.
You had a breakthrough.
Can't afford skills. We'll just take the free handouts and say go. And say go. Taking on Mr. Mech. Femur build with Venomous Dose. I think it's fine. We're actually not really affected by Quillbar, funny enough. Like at all. Well, we had 37 regen at the end there. Yeah, so like the overheal regen also puts in work. But Harmodil doesn't go off nearly as fast as like the other things. If it was old or Harmodil passive as well, it'd just be even more disgusting, to say the least. Any burn charge, any item gains freeze, reduce. It's cooldown. Yeah, goodbye, Mr. Armadillo. We'll rock this. Why not? Half freeze duration is pretty good. Yeah, I think we want our healing numbers up. When you overheal, shield 20. Yeah, so we have to overheal. We want big instances of healing. I think that's the secret to it all, pretty much. And there's a couple ways you can do that. The one passive on the pig, when you use a tool, heal like 5, and that'd be enough to trigger it, so long as we're at full HP and we have a tool, a fast-acting tool, that is. Okay. Alright. The welding helm. Sure. Shield skills are probably pretty good here. When you use weapon shield items, alright, so again, this doesn't actually get used. Sometimes we get finesse shield value, but not likely on pig. That's like the weird part.
Hey, good to see ya.
Yeah, when you shield charge just 1 second, so we can definitely run that one. Okay. This is a big shield trigger, but I kind of like the crowd sleeve. I don't know. Something about it's kind of neat. And I don't think it actually matters if this is frozen. Like, it still does its thing. This will be for science, I think. This will be the science limit testing here. Taking on Schmidt.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on philosophy.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter at all. It still does its thing.
Next time, boys.
It's so silly. Like any form of scaling, you just win even faster, but that's absolutely vile. I better not see any of you doing this in your ranked matches. Like, if it's in the game, you just do it, right? If you come across it, that's like kind of the unfortunate part, but yeah, it is what it is. Like infinites are okay in the game, but like if it's just a 2-item infinite, that's a bit much. To say the least. But this is good because it procs is really fast. We probably don't want the heal though, I think in all honesty. Or we don't want this freezingness. Craziness. Craziness. Thermal Lance. I'm gonna get rid of that. Back to Big Fins, okay. Keep putting the restorative stuff on. Alrighty, up to 18 income. Just doing, you know, some disgusting big stuff, that's all. And like, these are bronze tier. It doesn't even matter what tier these are, pretty much. That's the crazy part about it all.
Go see Paul.
You do see these tusks.
Yeah, so we got like at the start of the match. Heal. Our wombo combo would start a lot sooner. Like, so long as we're the fastest acting player, usually we'll just win. Usually. But if they break through our shield and we don't heal enough, then they kind of get us. But it's tough to not be at full HP when you have, you know, 350 regen anyways, you know.
I would spar with you, but this leg.
+2 income. Ice Club's pretty sick. We don't need it. This is stronger than Ice Club. Essentially. Forgot, this is an apparel item. Huh, interesting. So you can find this on other classes. Could be relevant. But you still need textiles though. And a holster is pretty good. With the right setup, that is. We definitely will take holster. Yeah, holster. Taking on Death Knight Reaper. Reaper Creeper. I mean, we somehow gave this, what, lifesteal? Yeah, lifesteal would be insane. Because it's another trigger for textiles, essentially. And, like, even if we can't beat them, half the time we could just super stall to overtime. Like, for fun. My God. Imagine any form of scaling. Any, I mean any. Silliness. This healed for 71,000. This is 17,000. This is not okay. Over 9k damage. I would argue this is not right. And we would have been able to do it anyways. We just like held on to a wrist warrior the entire time. So that's like really good to know. We should find more weapons though if we can. What does holster do with restorative? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. You have +8 regen. Okay. Look for skills. Use a property. Your weapons gain damage. Sure. This is technically a property, I guess. Kind of strange, but okay. A little more base damage. Never hurt nobody. We say go. I think holster's actually probably better here. Truth be told. Makes everything go faster. These go faster. Sure, sure. Taking on Twin Armco. See what you got.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Nesting doll, sure. I think that's fine. And away we go. But like, if you have enough damage, in theory, you could beat this at this stage of it, right? Any. I think you throw in a drum here, and you just. Drum doesn't scale them up, does it? You need more weapons for drum to start scaling. I think a pig's gym. I don't know. Definitely some stuff you can throw in here though to make it even stronger. Charge a non-toy item, multicast this. Yeah, like I've seen crazy combos, speedrunner and stuff. But I'm kind of curious on them. For each item you have over... Wow, you get a multicast a lot. Rice baller. Interesting. Yeah, like holster this seems pretty good though. I wonder what showcase. Like scale up your poison items or something? No, just toxic 5. That's not that good. Hey, that's not that good. Well, we could lose this fight. Let's see if we do that. But this should be a ton of poison right now. Look at the poison number climb. That's crazy. That is crazy. I feel like this is the win con now. That's fine. We can have this be the win con. Void render, sure. Not likely we'll be doing that, but... Toys and apparel have 10% cooldown. Pop up shop. I think that's a newer skill. Pretty good. Pretty good here. It's under 3.6 seconds, which is super relevant. I'm also just taking this time to, take in all the new items as well. Yeah, see, like that item, like scaling regen doesn't seem that good. This can give yourself multicast if you just increase the value, but I feel like the new pig items only care about items having 10 or more value that are in play. So, yeah, just an interesting observation to say. Taking on Kamajak. Kamajak. And away we go. And not even freeze really
Nobler use.
solves this guy's problem. So 300 poison, 3k damage, pretty decent, pretty decent. And yeah, it'd be hard pressed for us to lose at this point. I'm pretty sure. Like, you watch this number go up pretty big. I think that'd be cool. I need one more small weapon so this scales this, actually. Passive scaling with showcase. It was a bad showcase for showcase as well. Chain everything within shielded. Interesting. Shooting phonograph. Yeah, this is probably the winning play. We go like this now. Put this here for fun. Say go. I think we still beat this fight, right? Let's check it out. I don't think we care about the iceberg, like not at all. I didn't think we care about the nitrogen hammer, but not good enough, Gary. It's 1,000 damage. It's kind of cute. Frozen bludgeon. That's a way to scale things up, I suppose. Ooh, a feather. Yes, we need to go even faster. That's right. Yep. Down to... oh, it's still 2.6. Can transform this bad boy, though. See what we get for funds. Money tree. Which is a really fast heal trigger. But I don't think we care too much about that. 2.6 should be just good enough. We could also get an upgrade here, potentially. The big belt. The big belts. Ah, yes. Even more cooldown. Just what I was looking for.
Oh, the battery's free. I like the exercise.
I'd have to take out this item, and then I can do this. 2.3 seconds? That seems a bit overkill. Bit overkill. Again, we still don't have any scaling, no scaling damage on this. So there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. If ever so slight.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
If you act first, we're kind of cooked. He stopped us for a second. Yeah. No, wait. I think they got us. Yeah. Just like that.
Is a sword without a blade.
So you gotta get through the shield in like one shot, or you don't do it. It is Popsicle. It's good to know that you can beat it. Just... you gotta have the right setup, it seems. Pearl's dig site. We can look for stuff, I suppose. Marbles. Charging station. Fiery pickles is interesting. A second diamond tier money tree is kind of wild. Haste or slow, do a thing. Keep rolling, mostly for fun. Hey, XP, kind of like that. Upgrade an item. Sure. This starts us off a little faster. Right. Down to 1.7 seconds. Kind of fast. There you go.
Is this creature challenging you?
Mm-hmm. This still is the big slap chop for us, though. Yeah, this doesn't do too much. Funny enough. We'd certainly run it though, because why not? 50% cooldown. The Eclipse is kind of wild looking, no? Improve your heal or regen items. Sure. Some more base stats seems pretty good. And then I think there's some decent skills for us here.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
First 8 times you shield charge something up. That seems kind of wild. Electrified Hole seems pretty sweet. But now we got the Eclipse as well. Should be some damage. It should be. Take on Eddie Peretti.
Sure. Have you noticed I'm huge? If you knew my true purpose, you would stand.
Okay, that's a lot of regen. It's a decent amount of poison. But we cleanse a lot of poison. Let's see though. I think we're in too deep unless we get one shot. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. This beats it. This beats it. If you don't have any scaling damage here, this beats it. Haste. I don't know if haste does too much here. Go for a random enchant. Fiery. Okay. Ooh, fiery is a way to scale this. Use an item burn equal to 10% of its damage. Okay. That's actually half relevant. Okay. Only because we have burning rage though, for sure.
So hard to put a price on the priceless.
Okay.
Gold turn to lead.
Take on veteran octopi, I suppose. Yeah, at least we have some scaling damage now. It's pretty nice. Oh, yeah. Yep. So that was pretty fast. Take out 8k HP. That's actually pretty sweet. Cinders is pretty relevant. Cool. Yeah, I will say it is very popsicle to lose with this if you don't have the right setup. Thing on Nimgo. This is a little annoying. I think that's too much. Yeah. And there you have it. If you go a little faster, we got nothing on you. It can be beat. So that's good to know. But there's like 1 or 2 skills we could have gotten. And it's just 9 possible to beat this. So there you have it. So I just want to showcase it. Make it aware. Hopefully it does get patched out. I know we lost with it. So it's good to know that you can beat it. You just have to go a decent amount faster than them. And then they have to have like any form of scaling. And it's a very sad time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching MoMoVs The Bazaar. Till next one. Bye-bye.